Our school just isn't the same as it used to be. This place used to be wild.
In my 4 years here at Plymouth State, we've had some sick parties, but we were always missing something. We needed that X factor to bring Plymouth State back to where it was back in the 80s. And Flaim Fest was the answer.
It was a rumor that spring fling weekend, the Pemigewasset River would flow of raspberry zenka. We needed to bring that rumor to reality. We were missing something, and we knew we had it.
My name is Vince Stapler. I designed the concept for Flaim Fest.
I'm Lars Dandelion, and I was the number 2 in charge of planning the Flaim party.
So I had it down to a science, really. I designed an algorithm based on the current disposition of college-age young adults in relation to the dopamine saturation levels inside the cerebral cortex.
He preaches that he did all kinds of research and that it's scientific. We got hammered one night and he scribbled it in Sharpie on a pizza box container. Like, this is it. This is what he said was good. And this is what we were basing this whole party off of. But we could still take it and run with it. We were the best, and we knew we could get it done.
So we decided to get influencers involved in order to spread the message.
We needed a way for this party to get some clout.
We had a local Plymouth celebrity.
I reached out, got a pretty local celebrity. His name was Skills the DJ.
Skills. He was a background dancer for Usher, and we recruited him to come help us.
Had like 30,000 followers on Twitter, pretty cool for a college kid. So he said, hey, we'll pay you to tweet about our party, we'll pay you to Instagram about our party. So we were like, sweet. Marketing locked down.
So we brought in some local guys named Steel Team 6.
This group of rowdy guys named Steel Team 6. They're rowdy, they like to party.
They're known for raging all around Plymouth State. They have many videos of them doing college activities, let's put it.
And they're our friends.
Steel Team 6 was going to put on their Instagram story that we were having a party in order to promote our party.
And they said, yeah, we'll put it on the Steel Team 6 Instagram. We'll post about it. People will be there when they see it's gonna be us. Vin and I started to run with ideas a little too much. We didn't really know the hows behind the whats. So we reached out to another friend.
So we hired R. Scott to be our creative advisor.
R. Scott Home Depot. He's known in the game. He understands the college kids.
Okay, so I'm R. Scott Home Depot. I was hired for, well, I don't really know what I was hired for.
We brought on R. Scott to be our advertiser and to document, we don't really know what we hired him to do, but we just thought it was a good idea to bring him on, honestly.
But they wanted me here, they wanted me documenting everything that was going on here. They kept telling me that they were gonna have this huge party, they were gonna bring Plymouth back on the grid.
And we're like, hey R. Scott, we need you to help us with this. We need your knowledge, your skills. And R. Scott said, sure, I'll help out.
We needed R. Scott to document how we're making this entire party. Flaim Fest was supposed to be the sickest party. We were gonna have a DJ.
We had promotional materials made.
We were gonna have chicks.
Skills the DJ.
Tons of booze.
There's gonna be adult beverages. There's gonna be music. There's gonna be rich kids, celebrities, influencers. We were gonna have the most clout, swag, drip party of all time.
We were just gonna get after it all night. It was gonna be the sickest party, but Plymouth back on the map.
People were coming, there was talk about the party.
They were really expecting the craziest party at Plymouth State, but they had high hopes, no plans.
Everyone at school was like, Flaim Fest is gonna be sweet.
Our funds were low, so we decided to create a GoFundMe.
So, to finance Flaim Fest, we started a GoFundMe. And
the fake GoFundMe you made for the orphanage that was closing down?
My lawyer has advised me not to talk about the contents of the GoFundMe, and that GoFundMe didn't really take off that well.
No one gave us any money. We were back to square one.
We realized we still have no money for booze for Flaim Fest. How can we get some money for this party? What do we have to do? And we realized our roommate.
Luckily, we had Preston to give us some money.
Preston's a business major, and his dad's a pretty high-profile lawyer, so we knew that there was some capital and some intelligence that could help us out.
My name's Preston C. Howe IV. My father, James C. Howe IV, is a pretty high-ranking lawyer with Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe Associates in Boston. My boy Vin had been working on something for a little while, and Lars called me up one day and was like, "Hey, we need your help putting this thing together. Like, are you into it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we can do that."
Next thing we know, I got a $500 Venmo from Preston. So we had some money to play with for Flaim Fest. So the $500 Venmo hits. Me and Vin are like, let's go, we got some budget for the party. In the back of our minds, we know we don't have to spend all this on the party.
They told me they were going to use the money I sent them to advertise for the party, buy booze, maybe a speaker system, just stuff that every good party needs.
So we buy about $250 worth of stuff. We get lights, best speaker set that Walmart had, Christmas lights, solo cups, everything you need for a party.
They said there was going to be Ciroc, Jack Daniels, a little Hennessy.
Yeah, we didn't have money for booze. They just spent their money on random stuff that wasn't a necessity for the party.
I was walking around school the next couple of days and I didn't see any flyers.
The other $250 may or may not have been given to a bookie that a debt was owed to from the Super Bowl.
Paying off their bookie. They were promising free booze in events here. That's where I knew this was gonna go wrong.
None of us here are 21, which presented a big problem. Our plug, Chaz, was away at Martha's Vineyard for the weekend, so we had to find somewhere else to get our booze.
I was kind of shocked to hear that they were getting the booze from him because, I knew he was going to visit his girlfriend in the Hamptons.
I think everybody knew that Chaz wasn't going to be here this weekend. I just think that Lars and Ben were so focused on this party that they didn't even consider how they would get booze.
And I was like, no.
Fuck.
How are we gonna get booze? And Chaz goes, my freshman year I lived next door to a kid who used to make fake IDs. Here's his number. I was fully prepared to do anything to get this fake ID made.
So we ended up getting Vin to get a fake ID. We didn't know if it was going to work or not, but the people that we bought it off of said that it would scan.
I'll be honest with you, wouldn't have fooled anybody. The thing was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
We tried it out and it actually worked. We didn't think it would, but that was just one thing, one less worry we had about this party.
Pulls it off, gets a handle of vodka. We now have enough booze for the party.
All he had in his hand was one handle of Granite State vodka.
I stumbled upon a fake ID, which I used to get the booze at the liquor store. But unfortunately, we only had enough money for one handle. On the day of Flaim Fest, I wake up to a screenshot from R. Scott, and it's a picture of a girl dressed up as a pirate.
And we go, no way. It's today? And the dilemma began.
We had totally forgotten that today was Pirate Party, one of the biggest parties at Plymouth State.
Pirate Party's known for everyone drinking from 8 a.m. until they can't anymore and fall asleep on the couch after eating some pizza.
Oh, dude, I love Pirate Party. It's pretty dope. But knowing that it was going to be the same day as Flaim Fest, I was concerned because normally everybody gets too fucked up to do anything at night.
We all dress up as pirates, and it's an entire day of day drinking and partying. The fact that they didn't realize their party was going to be on Pirate Party Day was insane.
Nobody goes out the night of Pirate Party, but we thought with the hype built for this party, we were going to change the scene forever.
So we had posters getting ready for the party, just trying to get the word out anywhere. We had everyone we know posting on their Instagram stories. Even my mother shared it on Facebook. We decided to go on with Flaim Fest, even though Pirate Party was beforehand. We just figured that it would be a giant pregame before our party. We still had the DJ coming. We were still setting up. We were ready. We were trying to clean everything, getting it ready for the party.
Scramble, do the dishes, clean the house. The place is looking good. I put another personal expense on my credit card for Flaim Fest, and I purchased a Twitter audit of Skills' handle. Turns out that all of his followers were fake.
Turns out Skills had a fake following. None of his Instagram followers were real.
All it took was a quick audit to tell that Skills didn't have the following that it appeared to be. I knew it from the beginning that this kid bought fake followers.
He was followed by people like @TotallyReal Twitter account, @ThisIsNotAFakeTwitter, and @ThisIsDefinitelyMyRealAccount _NoFooling.
We hit him up the morning of and we're like, hey, we still want you to come. We still want you to be the DJ. And he goes, ghost.
And he bailed out on us and didn't bring anyone to our party.
How were we gonna fix this? So we set up the Christmas lights, set up the speakers, had the bar stocked, 9 p.m. Nobody's coming.
No one came to the party. It was tough to deal with, definitely.
We think it's because Pirate Party was during the day, and everybody who really wanted to party was all tuckered out.
But it was because of Pirate Party, and that's what I believe. People just got too drunk, it was too rowdy, it was just not a good day to have a party on.
I guess that Flaim Fest 2018 was not a success.
Lars and Vin both said that they're going to do this next year. They're in their 5th year, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Flaim Fest for my senior year was a total disaster. Luckily, I have to take a 5th year, so we're going to do Flaim Fest next year.
We're gonna make Flaim 2020 happen in our 5th year. Luckily, Vin and I have one more year to do. We're gonna make Flaim happen. We're not gonna plan it for Pirate Party weekend, and we'll do anything to get it done.